Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of April 12th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Leo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Leo not see coming for the week of April 12th, 2026? What do they not see coming? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Threatening. And at the bottom of the deck, we have moving on. Thank you. Next. Okay. Tell me why threatening is here for the Leo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. For the week of April 12th, 2026. One more shuffle. Thank you. In your energy for this week, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with, Judgment, Ace of Cups, and the Death card. Okay. Some of you very well actually could be moving, like physically moving this week or preparing to move this week. And that could be in terms of like your actual physical location, like you're changing apartments, you're buying a house, like moving into one, moving out of one. And for others of you, you could be changing jobs here this week. There's definitely a move here for someone that I'm reading for. Yeah, preparing for the move or literally executing the move this week. Again, either in terms of your housing or in terms of your job. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Five of Swords, and the King of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords here. Clarify the Ten of Swords here. One more shuffle. Okay, we'll take that. Ten of Swords, clarified by Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the King of Swords. Okay, that's this. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. So I want to get back to that message that I said. Some of you are preparing to move, like you're making a deposit this week on an apartment or a home, flat, condominium, townhouse, whatever it is of your choosing. For others of you, you are accepting a job offer here this week. So yeah, for some of you, there's definitely here a relocation in terms of your physical residence or where and how you make money. Aside from that, I see you here this week deciding that you want to heavily focus your efforts, like concentrated efforts, in a particular direction that you feel would be most beneficial to you in the long run when it comes to your stability. So this is, I've thought about this long enough. This is King of Wands. Here you are, Five of Swords, the Hangman. I've thought about this long enough. I'm choosing to move towards this goal, the Ten of Pentacles. A new job, a new place to live, a committed partnership. You know, there's just my financial resources, maybe launching your own business. There's definitely something here for the majority of you of like, I'm going to pivot. I've thought about this long enough. It's time that I focus on this. Eight of Wands clarified by the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. You're like, I'm all in. So again, I'm all in on accepting a new job offer, putting down, some type of deposit on a housing situation, or maybe even physically moving this week. You're all in. You're all in closing a chapter of your life that at the end just kind of seemed to go nowhere, is the feeling. Like, you're living in this place and all of a sudden it's just this slow, I don't want to live here anymore. I need to move. You're at a job. It's just like, I feel like it came to a slow end. Whatever this has been here for you. It's just, I don't know, just slowly you were just done with it and you're moving on. This week you're, like I said, concentrated effort in a particular direction. House and home, career and finance, maybe launching your own business. You're all in on this and you're like, I could not be happier to do this. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Cups. I am so happy to be moving in this direction. Here comes incoming communication. Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the King of Swords. Could be coming from another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When we have Scorpio here in Judgment and the Death card. I don't need to tell you, Devil to the King of Swords is someone who's very verbally manipulative. What does this person want with my Leo collective? I'm so protective of you guys and gals. What does this person want with Leo this week? This is making the judgment call to contact you. One more shuffle. Thank you. What do they want with you? Justice, Page of Cups, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who's coming in with some type of offering, albeit small. Communication, albeit small. Apology, albeit small. But this is someone that as you are beginning, like I said, to concentrate or reconcentrate your efforts in a particular direction, they're, I think, a little threatened that either energetically or physically or emotionally you've pulled away from them. They either know of the shift or they're feeling the shift. And they're coming in like, hold up. So I feel like this person with that threatening card, it says intimidated, threatened, or bothered. I think they're bothered. They're bothered that you are looking for another job. They're bothered that you're starting your own business. You know, they're bothered that you're learning a new skill. They're bothered that you're relocating, or I don't have anything here that you're entering a new connection, but it's possible for some of you. I just know that they're bothered. Either you have told them this firsthand, they found out about it, or they're just intuitively feeling your pull and separation in another direction. Now they have, now I should say, now they're seizing the opportunity to come in and communicate with you. And it's small. To clarify that Page of Cups a little bit more for me. It's small communication. You know, hey, I heard you're getting a new place. Congratulations. You know, but this is someone you see as being toxic, okay? So whoever just came to mind is probably the person you're going to hear from this week. You know, oh, I heard you got a new job offer. Congratulations. Or I heard you're leaving the company. You know, good luck in your whatever future endeavors or next endeavors. Oh, I heard you're launching, you know, your own business, or you're going back to school to learn something. It's almost like they're acknowledging what you're doing. But this is because they feel you moving on from them. Anything else Leo needs to know? Yeah, they either know firsthand or they feel you moving on from them. Anything else Leo needs to know about this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. We now have Aries on the table as well as Libra, Pisces, High Priestess, Two of Wands, and the World card. Bottom of deck, Six of Cups. They're just watching you. They're watching you walk away. And it's bothering them. Again, maybe you're moving on with someone else, or you're relocating, or you're just pivoting your, you know, yourself in a new direction. You're pouring your pentacle resources, time, love, money, you know, commitment, loyalty, energy, talent, etc., in a direction that is not theirs. And boy, are they feeling it. They're literally just watching you edge ever closer to firmly and finally shutting the door on them. And I think that's why you're getting this kind of like last minute small communication. Let's get you some advice. I'm going to get you two sets. Advice for what it is that you've decided to move towards, because it seems to make you very happy. And it also seems to be bringing about the end of a chapter that, like I said, just kind of fizzled out and you felt, I don't want to be part of this anymore or do this anymore. 3 cards of advice for the new direction. Yeah, and this could be a friend even. We don't always have to default to love. It could be a friend who's noticing you're no longer available to hang out with them or game with them or be on the phone with them. You know, they're noticing the distance. And maybe you told them, look, I'm going back to school. I'm learning something, or I'm packing stuff up because I'm physically moving. Again, I don't know who this person is to you, but I know that they either know firsthand, or again, they're just energetically feeling it, or maybe they saw it online. You're moving in another direction. And it's like they're just saying something small about it, like, I hope that's going well, or good luck. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. That's what they're offering you, is the Page of Cups. So your advice, and it's only advice, when you hear from this person of the past, 6 of Cups, and you receive this communication, don't stop working on whatever it is here that you're working on. Don't allow them to derail you or detract you from the path you're on. Because some of you, you're going back to school, or you're trying to learn something, or you're trying to like hone or improve your skills here. Like I said, maybe you're packing up the house and you're moving. Whatever it is that you're doing, when you receive this communication from this person, just don't allow it to derail you too much, okay? 3 cards now of advice of when Leo hears from this person, what they should do. 3 cards of advice on what they should do when they hear from this person. I just saw the 3 of Swords. 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. When you hear from them, the Tower, High Priestess, and the Hierophant. Wow. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. Stand in your convictions. Again, be very dedicated to whatever it is here that you're working on, because it looks like you're working on something that you see as wish fulfillment. I need to do this for me, myself, and I, in that 9 of Pentacles. This has something to do with your comfort or your happiness or your satisfaction. So yeah, both messages very strongly here. Stand in your conviction. And if you don't want to respond, you just want to remain quiet. That Tower, like when that bolt of lightning, right? Uranus, bolt of lightning of communication comes towards you, you are allowed to not respond if that's what you choose to do. In that High Priestess energy, you can just stay very still and remain dedicated to whatever it is here that you're working on. Of course, it's only advice. At the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. That is what I have for you, Leo, for the week of April 12th, 2026. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that, and good luck with whatever it is that you're working on. I have no doubt that you'll be a success. As always, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.